What's up guys? So on my last post, lots of you guys have been commenting and asking me to do a video about conscription during World War I. So I guess today we are going to be talking about conscription during World War I. World War I was a great war. That's why they called it that. But during the Great War, Canada was in the Great Depression. One of these things that happened in Canada was conscription. Conscription is compulsory enlistment for state service, typically into armed forces. So pretty much you were being forced to go to war whether you like it or not. The conscription crisis divided French and English-speaking Canadians, and it screwed the Federal Conservative Party to spend most of the 20th century in opposition. It marked the point when leading Quebec intellectuals stopped believing in the dream of Canada as a union of two founding cultures. It sowed the seeds of resentment that 50 years later would sprout into the Quebec independence movement. So, who was eligible for conscription? Pretty much all aged men from 18 to 35, and all unmarried men from 35 to 45 were eligible. During the time of World War II, certain races were being discriminated, like Asians and blacks. Black people were treated primarily as a source of cheap labor. Following the final abolition of slavery throughout the British Empire in 1833, Black Canadians encountered fewer legal barriers, but still faced a great deal of social prejudice. Some of the worst discrimination occurred against Asians settling in British Columbia. Asians were regarded as alien and inferior. Organized labor groups claimed Asians took jobs from whites and lowered living standards for all the workers because they were willing to work for less money than white workers. Asians were excluded from most unions, and as a matter of policy, employers paid Asian workers less than others.
You're not getting conscripted. Why, you may ask? Because you're Asian.
Women were also discriminated and not allowed to fight as a soldier in war. No matter how much army experience they had or how much experience with guns they had, they were not allowed to fight in war. Conscription also caused many problems towards the economy. Almost all factories had to start producing weapons for soldiers and stop the production of their own products. Conscription affected farmers the most. The farmers had to produce food for the troops in the army. All farmers were put on the spot and were seen as the hardest working group of people during this time. If farmers had sons, they were conscripted. This made the farmers' jobs even harder because they didn't have their sons to help them out on the fields or in the house. And that's all. I hope you learned even a little bit more about conscription. Yeah, thanks.